boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, got a mini rundown video here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Vergil Ortiz's possible next opponent. Gonna talk about Canelo and Derevianchenko is supposed to be next. And we got an Óscar Valdez update. But first, we're going to talk about Ryan Garcia and Óscar de la Hoya continue beef. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Charlo jumped in there and gave his 2 cents as well. But Óscar de la Hoya basically said that publicly Ryan Garcia refused to fight July 4th, which many people believe it was going to be versus Abner. He said he was lowballed with $200,000 and he didn't want to fight. Then Ryan Garcia, he clapped back but deleted the tweet and basically said, Óscar, you supposed to be on my team and you going against the grain, blah, 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 put it on the screen. And Óscar de la Hoya shouldn't be hanging Ryan Garcia out to dry. But sound like, Óscar de la Hoya, is tired of Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia tired of Óscar de la Hoya. So I remember when Ryan was getting close to Floyd Mayweather, Óscar de la Hoya threatened to sue Floyd for, trying to poach Ryan Garcia away, but ain't nobody happy over there. Maybe Vergil Ortiz may be the only happy one, or the one that hasn't really, revealed his frustration over there. But you got a lot of fighters on Golden Boy who don't get no love, and they're really good. Rashidi Ellis, Trevell Mazion from Austin, Texas on there. James the Beast Wilson, more of an internet celebrity than fighter. I've still yet to see him fight under the Golden Boy banner. But what Óscar de la Hoya is going to have to do is this, all right? Simple. Give him what the motherfucking kid want, all right? He want to fight Devin Haney. He want to fight, Tank Davis. He want to fight Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, whoever the hell he want to fight. Make it happen. Show him that fat meat is really greasy. A lot of these dudes they believe their own hype. And he want those fights. And basically those fights are going to bring a good return financially. So make the fight. He not happy. You don't want to let him go. You know what I'm saying? Give him what he want. Give him the high-profile fights that he want. It just don't make no sense for him not to give him the high-profile fights that he want. At this point, he begging. He tired of fighting the Marises, or he tired of fighting like the Gestas and guys like that, and the Romerio Dunos of the world. He wants real opposition. Give him real opposition. Give him a real championship fight. I understand you invested money into him, but right now the money you trying to pay him, $200,000, ain't good enough. And he's saying that he put in the third highest viewership behind Canelo and Anthony Joshua. Then give him a fight that pays up. So, De La Hoya is a shitty promoter. He has a boxing's best interest at heart, but he doesn't know how to manage fighters and manage personalities. Eric Gomez, he don't know shit about it. Robert Diaz, he don't know shit about boxing. You know what I'm saying? Óscar is willing to make the best fights, but he can't keep his dudes happy. All you gotta do is keep Ortiz, Canelo, and Ryan Garcia happy. If all they got to offer is $200,000, that's more of a DAZN issue than the Golden Boy issue, because Golden Boy ain't got no money. I'm straight up and down. They was using Canelo money to pay the other fighters on their stable. So that's something to look at. So for Ryan, give him what he want. Throw him to the wolves. And if Ryan come out successful and he, beat all the wolves, kill him, and, he come out the jungle, or whatever the fuck the wolves live at. I don't think it's the jungle. If he come out the wilderness, wearing chinchilla, the wolf chinchilla, whatever, then, you got a star on your hand. If he lose, he lose. You know what I'm saying? Obviously he not happy being there. You just don't want to release him and cut him. But that is what it is. So let's move on to Canelo. Word on these streets is Canelo's going to fight Serhiy Derevianchenko. It was said to be at 168 pounds. I'm guessing it's going to be at 168. That's what they're going to turn to. I guess Anthony Durrell discussions didn't go well. Billy Joe basically ruled himself out. He talking about retiring because he didn't want to get beat up by Boo Boo. Demetrius Andrade. It was another guy. Jaime Munguia was in the running. I guess he didn't want to do that. Obviously, Golovkin rather go another way and fight Kamil Zamata. He probably hoping big drama show get Pacquiao, but I don't know. It may or may not happen. But Canelo Derevianchenko seems to be the move for Golden Boy and Canelo. Fighting him at 168, I don't get it. I know they felt like a lot of people felt he beat Triple G, but he lost like 2 of his last 4 fights, I believe it was. He lost to Danny Jacobs, and he lost to Triple G, but he also did beat Cole Clyde. All right, he beat Cole Clyde. Maybe he got another win in there as well too, but You know, once again, Canelo fighting somebody when he could have fought them over a year ago, and they ducked him. They faked this beef at Golden Boy that they weren't getting along. Canelo had no ambitions on defending his IBF versus Derevianchenko, and Golovkin tried to duck out of that fight, but the DAZN made him take the Derevianchenko fight. So the DAZN can make Golovkin do certain things. They just, you know, they kind of use it how they want to use it. You know, they force them to do stuff when they want to implement. So, I mean, that is what it is. But, you know, it should be a good fight. I don't know if Derevianchenko ever fought above the 160-pound limit, even in the World Series of Boxing. He lost. His only loss was to Brian Carlos Castanos, like I mentioned yesterday. But it's a solid fight. Derevianchenko was for the low. That's why he got the fight. You think Anthony Darrell was for the low. You know, Jaime not going to take a pay cut with Abner. So Derevianchenko is a guy that's going to take what they offer him. They probably offered him $2-3 million coming off a loss to, you know, fight Canelo. But the thing about it is, it's not a real title that Canelo got at 68. Canelo got a regular WBA belt. And I still think he holds the WBA belt, and obviously the franchise belt, at 160. But you can't win or lose the franchise belt if you're the ops. You know what I'm saying? That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. So when people talking about Lomachenko and T.O. is undisputed, no, it's not undisputed. Or Tyson Fury and AJ is undisputed. If Dillian White becomes the regular champion, they elevate Tyson Fury to the franchise champion. No, that's not undisputed, because I cannot win the franchise belt and you cannot lose the franchise belt. So, no, that's not undisputed. And no, I don't consider Derevianchenko and Canelo a title shot at 168 for that fake regular WBA belt that Golovkin got a whole bunch of false defenses against with. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, word on the street is Canelo and Derevianchenko. I think that's a good fight stylistically-wise. But even if Canelo go out there and make easy work of Derevianchenko, you mean people just going to say Golovkin softened him up. He was coming off a loss regardless. But the reason Derevianchenko probably, if it's true, probably get this fight is because, you know, he had the best financial demands. He had the cheapest financial demands. And also he giving up a mandatory or a possible mandatory shot versus Jamal Charlo. If I'm Charlo and Derevianchenko, I don't care if you go to 68, stay at 60, he lose to Canelo, he was a Golovkin back-to-back, then shit, I'm not fighting him. For what? He got beat by Danny Jacobs, Golovkin, and Canelo. So if you Jamal Charlo, you probably want to move up to 168 pounds and fight David Benavidez. You know, Derevianchenko ain't going to have shit to lose. Now, if Derevianchenko beat Canelo, he got to do it again. I guarantee you that. You know, and then I'm for Jamal Charlo. I'll fight him. But, you know, that is what it is on that tip. So Derevianchenko, Canelo most likely next. Obviously, we talked about the Ryan Garcia Óscar thing. They ripped up his old contract, gave him a new contract. He still only getting $200,000. But I'm hearing Óscar Valdez versus Jayson Vélez July 21st, I believe it was. So you can prepare for the return of Óscar Valdez. Him and Miguel Burchett is on a collision course to fight each other. You know, when fans are allowed in the stadium. But I also heard that the NBA said that they not allowing fans to be in their stadiums next year. So they preparing their no fans for next year. So if their season run through December to April next year, and then it ends June, you know, for the finals if they kind of do it that way. So, you know, you may not see full capacity boxing fans, you know, until the summer of 2021, but things can always change. You just always prepare for the worst and expect the best. So, you know, you look forward to when fans are open to come back in arenas, you look forward to Burchett and Óscar Valdez. If he can't pass Jayson Vélez, I believe Ryan Garcia beat Jayson Vélez, was at the StubHub Center before he got with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo team. That is true. Also, Vergil Ortiz, you can see him come back at the end of July versus Sammy Vargas. Or is it Sammy Vargas? Yeah, the guy who fought Amir Khan and dropped him. So Vergil Ortiz will be coming back at the end of July, Óscar said. But it will be against Sammy Vargas once again. And, you know, pretty much that's how it's playing out. So, other than that, man, appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Don't forget to check out our boxing news, boxing room playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you guys think about Ryan Garcia and his situation. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate is share the video. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We got a Facebook group. All those links in the description. If you need to get in touch with me, Facebook, Twitter, then Instagram and Facebook in that order. How you get in touch with me if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, or you just want some advice, or you got a topic you want me to chop it up on, we'll be starting the mailbag pretty soon. I don't want to say pretty soon, but in the near future. But other than that, appreciate everybody for checking in. Let me know what you think about Óscar and the Ryan Garcia situation. What would you do if you was Óscar? Me personally, I feed him to the wolves and see if he come out, alive. Let me know what you think about Derevianchenko, Canelo going down in September. Also, let me think about Óscar Valdez taking on Jayson Vélez July 21st. That's probably going to be at ESPN. And also let me know what you think about Vergil Ortiz taking on Samuel Vargas one time we gone.